When you're considering shopping for organic food, you want to be informed about, is it good for me? Is it going to be better for me? What are the guidelines? And I know it costs more, so is it worth the cost? Organic foods really are a good part of a balanced diet, especially with the trends in commercial farming now and the effect on the environment. It's a good idea to keep yourself informed on what the best choices to make when you're in the grocery store. Most people, when they're shopping, they look at it from a perspective of buying, say, produce, for instance, that looks like it's supposed to look, like you see in a picture, or it's all nice and shiny and big and the same color and everything like that. Then, some people go according to the cost. They want something that's going to, be cheaper to buy, and then they'll go for it that way. Also, people, sometimes consider nutritional value and taste, and those are the two things that really I think are more important. Nutritional value, especially, you want to give your body exactly what it needs to enhance the processes, metabolizing the nutrients that you have or that you take in, and not putting in foreign things in your body that really inhibit any of the processes. So most of what's happening in our country today is that we're overeating, obviously, because obesity levels are rising. The percentage of the population that has weight as an issue is always increasing, but yet we're really undernourished. So we've seen a huge increase of disease and hospital visits, doctor visits, things like that, chronic illnesses that are much more apparent now than they have been in the past. So I believe there's a connection between what our food supply is now compared to what it was, say, 50 years ago. It was much more of a natural environment even 50 years ago than it is now. We've gotten a lot of different kind of science involved in our food supply now. So say for instance, like a commercial farmer will use many applications of pesticides, herbicides, fungicides, even chemical fertilizers, anything like that on their crops, and that's going to alter the chemical makeup of what we're eating. So we're not really eating what Mother Nature intended us to eat. We're eating kind of a different copy of that. And so our bodies may not be able to process what we're giving it. Now, it's not a direct reaction. You don't put it, you don't eat a dinner that's been chemically processed and all of a sudden go into some sort of allergic reaction. But over time, some of the damage to your body becomes apparent in things like tissue damage like diabetes or heart problems, even chronic things like headaches or fatigue or depression, anything like that. I mean, it's kind of a wide range of issues, but I think where you need to start to look for the specific beginning of all that is in the food supply. And if we can consider a little bit more how we eat, then I think we can start to address some of those other issues too.